What's up YouTube? Today we're going to be installing that K&N short RAM filter. So make sure you guys tune in for this one because it's going to be great. Long, but great. See you guys there.
I'm coming home, I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming.
Alright, which is right here. That's the O2 sensor right there. That's it's this one right there. And a set of pliers always come in handy. Then you just move it up as far as you can go. And if it still doesn't want to come off, then you gotta get it higher. Kablamo. This screw right here that holds on your intake to the throttle body, you have to take this part off completely. This is what they don't want you to have this. Okay, so wow, I've been working on cars for a while now and I forgot that this piece right here disconnects it from the intake. So when it says green, sometimes it can be gray, blue, or any other color. Sometimes the instructions isn't that great. That's why people don't pay attention to them, and we just do what we do. We take, oh, that goes off here, this one goes off there, okay, that one plugs in there, okay, we're all good. So I just want to show you there is a locking ring right here that secures it, and there's also one on the other side, but you don't need to take this tube off. This one stays on. You just have to take it off your intake. This is the vent tube, by the way, so you don't want to destroy that. So we're going to put that off to the side. Make sure also that you disconnect your negative. You don't have to do positive, just your negative battery cable. Okay. Sometimes it will reset everything known as radio code. So, alright, so now that we have gotten this off, I'm going to go ahead and put you guys back on the tripod, and we're going to go ahead and move up steps. Oh yeah, and this is how you're supposed to do it, by the way. You're supposed to take it off this part. And there it is right there, because they give you one of those. They supply you one. So we're going to jump on there. Okay, so we got the flathead. We're going to go ahead and jump in over here now. This is the clamp that you want to release. And you just want to get it enough to where it's going to pop off. So you don't have to redo the whole screw. Plus it won't let you anyways because it's to stop you from losing it. Okay, so it's all the way off. I did the 3 clamps already on the side of the box. Make sure that you don't damage this because we need this sensor. Then I'm gonna make double sure that I don't have anything sticking. And that's pretty much your intake right there. That's the top piece. Now sensors right here. We need this piece so let's not damage it. Now you have the housing right here, which has the wires hanging on it. So there's also a bolt in here. In most cases they will have a bolt, but in this one they don't. This one just pops right off. That's what I thought too, because it's kind of pointless to have this in here. So there's this wire right here that hangs on it. Hangs on this little hole right here. This is what the lower box looks like. That's garbage. Oh, don't throw it away though, because you might want to keep it just in case you sell the car. one is 10 millimeter. So I'm gonna go ahead and, whoops, don't do what I just did. Wrong way. And most of the time they're not really on there tight, so you really don't have to put too much muscle into it. But like me, I don't know how tight they are, so I put in a lot of muscle and end up hurting myself. Sucks, but it is what it is. You're a car guy, this is what you do. You get dirty, you get hurt. As you guys can tell though, there's really nothing much to my engine, so that's why we're modifying. Then you go ahead and you release the other one. Sometimes they're like super loose where you can just stick your hand in here after you like loosen it with the wrench, and you can go ahead and just easily off screw it from the base. Make sure you guys don't lose these screws or anything that you guys have once again, because you don't know if you're going to sell this car or not. I just like to keep them just in case. And also there is a tube that's next to the bracket. Well, it's just a push pin. That's all it is. And I can actually show you the push pin real fast. The push pin right there. That's what you have to take off the bracket so you can release the bracket from inside the housing. And then I'm pretty sure on theirs they will have spots to put these. So, like this one and this one here. But most of the time you really don't need to after you take them off. And they are a pain in the ass to get off. So make sure you don't hit yourself or scratch up your arm or, oh, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we got the mounting bracket released. This is to your stock intake. So this we don't need. Okay, now step 10, which I already seen down here. This what we have to do is we have to take out the intake sensor. You need another one when I put it back on. Okay, so your O2 sensor. Don't put this anywhere. Put it in your hand. So that's your O2 sensor, guys. It is metal. So it ain't plastic like your other one was. Then you're going to stick your O2 sensor in. This is the plastic tubing right here. The vent. See, shows you right there. It was like that. Boom. They want you to cut this off. So that means I have to go back into the garage. I'm parked on the street, by the way, guys, doing this, so that's why I've been pausing the video and coming back to it. But we have to cut this part. Okay, guys, I had to position the camera again. But after you cut this part off, which went to the intake to your engine, this is the vent hose right here. So don't cut the one that ends this way. You want to cut the one that's straight. And you don't have to make sure it's perfect or anything because there's going to be a tube above it. But this one needs to come off. If you ever don't decide to put this back on, you're going to have to go buy a whole new tube. Alright, so alright, here's the rubber. Here's your heat shield. I know that sounds weird, doesn't it? Okay. So it's really dirty. Okay, so I went ahead and trimmed it. It's nice and trimmed. Then we have the stock box, or not the stock box, the cold air short ram. So if you kind of move it around, because you have a lot of cords down here still from when you removed it. I'm going to try to do this with one hand, so you're going to have to bear with me. So practically it sits just like that. Screw them back on. It's a good thing I'm filming because I would have no light to do this. Because they called me too late and I was like, man, I gotta get a video out. Ow. I hurt myself. I gotta get a video out. So, whoops. So you know what? I'm gonna do this in the night. Now, this one might be a little hard to tighten because of the hoses that are in the way. But if you can kind of like push up on the hose to get it out of your way, you can make some room. And then you just tighten it down. Oh yeah, I went to a punk show, that's why you guys are seeing that. And it's also in my other video if you guys want to see the punk show I went to. I just haven't taken it off. I thought if I took enough showers it would fall off, but it doesn't want to, so I'll leave it on until I decide to cut it off. Okay, bolts are in. Now you want to make sure you fasten these bolts down. So we have the wrench, which is sitting right here. Make sure you turn the wrench towards the right side. Go in here. They don't have to be too tight, just snug enough to where your box ain't gonna fall off. Push that hose back down. Okay, so now this box ain't gonna go anywhere. She's on there. So there she is, guys. This doohickey. This one, you need the 2 clamps that come with it. This goes to the throttle body housing pretty much. Okay, so now we have the 2 clamps that were provided. Then my stomach is growling, guys. It is hungry. It's better to face them both facing the same way. So if you guys can do it like that, face them the same way, it's easier to tighten. Then you're gonna go ahead and stick it back on. As far as you can push it. Now that you guys know that it's on there, you have one. So if I'm not mistaken, because it is American, it should be a 10 socket. But it looks like I'm wrong. It's smaller than a 10. So I don't have anything smaller on this bracket right here. So we're gonna go ahead and step in the garage. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got that bracket onto the throttle body. I didn't film that part because I had to get the bolt off and everything. So once you get that part on, I went ahead and took off the boot because it's too hard to freaking do that part with the boot on. So the boot's on. We're moving up, guys. We're moving up. We're almost done here. We only have a couple more things to do on this install. The install is going to be complete. So filter fixed. Alright. That's all we gotta do, guys. Just fasten these down. And when you're fastening them down, just make sure that you're hitting the tube and the... Sometimes they are just a pain in the butt. Tighten it to your throttle body. And at the same time, make sure it's staying on the tube and the throttle body. Tighten that bitch down. And that bitch ain't going nowhere. The last piece is getting down here and getting the size fitting bolt, plugging back in the O2 sensor, plugging back in your battery, and that's all. After that, you can turn on your car. Alright guys, see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, I am Chris, and you guys were just watching Tough Builds. My Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter will be linked at the bottom of the description. If you guys like this video, please smash that like button, and always guys, remember to smash that subscribe button as well. If you hate the video and needs improvement, go ahead and smash the hate button. Leave me a comment always, no matter what. I don't care what it's about. Anything or anyone can say anything. Peace.